This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. I'm joined by Eddie Hearn. We have a new superstar in the world of boxing.
Unbelievable. I mean, told everyone how dangerous this fight was, and didn't expect, probably in my heart of hearts, that Dimitri Bivol would win, but knew that he was an outstanding elite fighter. And tonight he got it perfectly right, boxed the absolute perfect fight, and fully deserved the victory. I know some people felt it was a close fight, but I just felt that he was the better fighter on the night. Beautiful defence. Arm will be sore tomorrow, but took so much on the gloves, boxed beautifully offensively, used his footwork great. His engine was incredible, hardly looked like he broke a sweat. And early on in the fight, you felt that the power of Saul would catch up with Dimitri Bivol, but his defence was outstanding, and he just boxed the perfect fight to beat Canelo.
Most people had it very wide. How did you see it?
I didn't have it as wide as some of the scorecards, but I felt like the judges' scorecards were right. 2-3 rounds, something like that. There was a lot of close rounds early on. Canelo was taking a lot on the gloves as well, but as the fight progressed, he was taking more clean. And, maybe he didn't box with enough urgency at times as the fight started to slip away from him. I think he had a good, say, 8th or 9th, I can't remember. And then I thought, oh, maybe he'll cook on for me. I think it was the 9th. And then Bivol come back and won the 10th, 11th, and etc. So fully deserved to win the fight. And as you said, new star of boxing is born.
Dimitri apologised to you about ruining the Golovkin trilogy with Canelo. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's difficult because we joked about sort of Frank Smith and me, and obviously I've got a closer relationship with Canelo than I have with Dimitri Bivol. We've represented him a long time, and we're very proud to do that. And Frank deals with those guys in the team, and I don't really want to almost like play two sides. It's like that's how we played it in this fight. Frank was with those guys, so Frank Smith gets the victory tonight as well.
Do you not regret it a little bit now?
No, not because you've got to be real. I've got a close relationship with Sal, and I respect Dimitri, and I always say to Vadim, his manager, we'll get you the opportunity. We delivered him the opportunity, and once you deliver him those opportunities, it's over to them. And he come up with the goods. And, obviously Gennady Golovkin will be sitting there tonight, not really believing what's happened, and now we look to the rematch in September.
If Dimitri wins the rematch, will you look to lock him in with Matchroom?
Who's that?
Dimitri?
He's with Matchroom. Yeah.
Isn't he fight by fight?
Yeah, no. We got the next fight and be on with Vadim and World of Boxing. But obviously it's up to Sal to trigger the rematch if he wants to do it. I mean, there's a lot of people talking about. I said in the build-up to this fight, Saul is handicapping himself to be in tough fights. It's quite weird. Like he wants to move up and be outside of his comfort zone. He has no right to be at 175, but he's doing it so he can have tough challenges. So the question is now, do you want to rematch Dimitri Bivol, or do you want to move and defend your 168 titles? I think he's going to want to rematch him, personally, because I know what he's like. And it's a huge fight. So we'll see what happens, and if he wants to activate that rematch clause, we'll make that happen for September 17th.
Of course, all the credit goes to Dimitri. But were you a little bit underwhelmed by Canelo's performance?
I think that's too disrespectful to Dimitri Bivol. At times Canelo looked a bit tired and flat. Now, was that because he's up at 175, or was that because, I don't know, another reason? But let's not take away from what Dimitri Bivol did. I mean, he was punch perfect defence, perfect feet, engine was incredible. So I think rather than talk about whether Sal boxed well or not, you just have to give all the credit to Dimitri. He was unbelievable.
I know it's so soon, but where do you think the rematch happens?
I don't know. It's a huge fight. I mean, obviously tonight was risky for Sal because everybody in boxing knew how tough the fight was, but the casual fan felt that it's Canelo. He always wins. So the rematch is a 50-50 fight, or maybe you even favour Dimitri Bivol. So it's a huge fight, and we'll have to see where that takes place.
Just get two quick reactions to something and wrap up. Brook retired today.
Yes, surprised. Yeah, good on him. He's made a nice few quid now. He can bow out on the Amir Khan fight. I was gutted we couldn't get a Conor Benn fight. We was trying to goad him into that fight because it was the only way we were going to get him to do it. But big respect to Kel, and we wish him a great life beyond boxing.
Also, last one, your best friend Leonard Ellerbe had another pop at you last night. Did you see that?
He couldn't be less relevant. Just ship Gervonta Davis over to me, and we'll sail off with a la-di-da.
Thank you, Eddie.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.